Recovering broken economy major challenge for interim government, no way to retreat in fulfilling expectation of students and people, says Yunus. Trial of Sheikh Hasina to be held after bringing her back, says Chief Prosecutor. Arrest warrant to be sought during probe. Movement to continue until settling up people's government, says Tariq Rahman. Calls for national unity to decorate the country anew. Hello and welcome to the News24 English Bulletin. This is Lamia Rahman. Those were Bashundhara headlines. Now the details. The country's economy is nearly crippled due to unprecedented misrule and rampant corruption for over a decade and a half. Reviving this fragile economy is the major challenge facing Dr. Yunus's government. The way things have started, people are seeing a glimmer of hope. Farooq Hussain has details in Hussain Shahadat reports on what economic reforms have taken place in the first month of the interim government and how much expectations have been met.
The economy became crippled, resulting in boundless inequality. Extreme suffering followed, with the dream of economic liberation remaining elusive. The mountain of inequality built over 15 years by the autocrats was shattered by the student-led revolution in July. The entire nation has tasted freedom. The youth have entrusted their beloved state to a world-renowned leader. 3 other qualified economists have joined him in the tough battle to repair the economy's torn sails. Their efforts have led to the reconstitution of boards of directors for 11 banks within a month. Changes have also been made in the stock market, revenue board, and other institutions. The policy of legalizing black money has been abolished. A banking commission has been announced. Budget expenditures are being reduced to control inflation, and a white paper on the economy is being prepared.
এখন কিছুটা শুদ্ধি শুরু হয়েছে। যারা এগুলোর সাথে জড়িত ছিলেন তাদেরকে জবাবদিহিতার মধ্যে আনতে হবে। তবে খেয়াল রাখতে হবে একটা গোষ্ঠীর জায়গায় আরেকটা গোষ্ঠী যাতে না আসে, পরিবর্তনগুলি যাতে টেকসই হয়, এটাই হলো এখন একটা মেজর চ্যালেঞ্জ।
However, no visible steps have yet been taken to control inflation, address the energy crisis, or alleviate the business community's fear of legal cases.
সাধারণ মানুষ যাতে বুঝতে পারে যে একটা নতুন সরকার যে এসছে সেটা জনগণের কল্যাণের জন্য কাজ করছে, এটা আমার বিশ্বাস করতে হবে, তাই না? আমি যদি সুনির্দিষ্ট পদক্ষেপ দেখি তাইলেই তো বিশ্বাস করব।
Analysts also advised focusing on increasing exports and remittances to boost reserves. Desk report, News24.
Dreams of martyrs of the movement of students and people of the country must be realized. Making such a pledge, Chief Advisor to Interim Government Dr. Muhammad Yunus said Bangladesh will be established as an honorable country in the world. He said this at a meeting with students at his office at Tejgaon.
The exchange of opinion with active protesters of the movement of students and people of the country was held at Chief Advisor's office. Coordinators of the anti-discrimination students movement upheld their opinion at the meeting.
If mob justice cannot be brought under control, if it spreads different part of the society, then any vicious circle will try to destroy our unity, taking opportunity of tough situation.
From vegetables to fish, buying anything has become tough due to price hike. This should be controlled.
Politics using religion has to be stopped.
We are responsible for repaying the loan of the bloodshed.
Assuring them, the Chief Advisor said, a Bangladesh will be built so that dreams of the martyrs are fulfilled.
We will definitely realize the dreams for which they have sacrificed their lives. We have nothing to avoid the situation. This is our commitment that we will do it. This office is for New Bangladesh. We have come here for building a new Bangladesh. We all should be united for the sake of doing this.
Dr. Yunus said the protest of the students is exemplary and have attracted attention of the world community.
People of just Bangladesh have been excited. The situation is not like that. Bangladeshi people remaining in elsewhere want to come home and be part of the fulfillment of new dreams. Youths of other countries are saying they also want to observe it. This is necessary also in their countries. They said not to retreat from the work we have started.
The chief advisor said this is first time the opportunity has been created to build Bangladesh anew, and the opportunity should not be missed. Ekramul Haq Suman, News 24.
The prosecution will request arrest warrants for the accused in the July massacre. New Chief Prosecutor Tajul Islam said this at a briefing outside the International Crimes Tribunal. He urged efforts to bring back key accused, including Sheikh Hasina, from abroad. He added that collecting all evidence from the massacre is a priority. The tribunal has accepted 11 charges of genocide and crimes against humanity against Sheikh Hasina and others involved in the killings. Special Assistant to Chief Advisor Mahfouz Alam has urged people of the country to hand over those cohorts of fascist government. At a press conference arranged at Foreign Service Academy, he said the government does not support mob justice. BNP's acting chairman Tariq Rahman said their movement will continue until a people's government established. Speaking virtually at a rally celebrating the release of former MP Habibul Islam Habib, he promised to restore democracy by breaking the conspirators' hold. He stated BNP's future politics will focus on development and prosperity and that economic growth will defeat all conspiracies. The rally was held in Shatkhira's Kalaroa. BNP leader Amir Khosrow Mahmud Chaudhry said national unity is essential to rebuilding the country. At a discussion on the interim government's first month, he stressed that only unity can undo the destruction caused by Awami League. Meanwhile, Nagorik Oiko's President Mahbubur Rahman Manna urged the government to inform the public about its reform timeline agenda. The event hosted by AB Party gathered 18 political parties in Dhaka. The National Citizens Committee was launched with a pledge to abolish fascist systems and create a new political order. A 55-member convening committee was announced at the Central Shahid Minar with Nasiruddin Patwari as convener and former Daksu leader Akhtar Hussain as secretary. The committee includes professionals like lawyer Manzoor Al-Mateen and actor Salman Muqtadir. The group aims to fulfill the people's uprising and hold the government accountable. The student community will discuss the upcoming election with the interim government. But first, the constitution must be amended to align with the state structure. They urged everyone to prevent a return of dictatorship. On the first day of their anti-discrimination campaign, central coordinators spoke in Chattogram and Munshiganj. Coordinators stressed unity among students and stressed the need for constitutional reform to ensure fair governance during meetings at universities and public gatherings. We'll be back after a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching News 24 English Bulletin. The government is considering amending the constitution, but the process will be decided by the student community, says interim advisor Hassan Arif. The caretaker government's inclusion in the constitution is also under review. The economic advisor reported that the government is working to stabilize the banking sector and recover embezzled funds. A task force has been formed to repatriate stolen money. The finance and trade advisor Dr. Salihuddin Ahmed discussed the task force's procedures at a briefing on Sunday. Jamaat-e-Islami Secretary General Mia Ghulam Porwar said Aman Azmi's comments on the national flag are personal and not representative of the party. He made the statement at a meeting with families of martyrs organized by Jamaat-e-Islami in Rangpur on Sunday. Porwar also claimed that statements from 48 prominent citizens were false. At the end of the meeting, he distributed donation money to the families of the deceased. Former Minister Shahjahan Khan fell ill during his remand and was sent to jail before his remand period ended. He was transferred to prison on Sunday. The police requested his detention in jail due to his illness, and the court granted this request after a hearing. Meanwhile, the court has granted a 4-day remand for JSD President Hassanul Haq Inu in the Ideal College student murder case. Bangladesh Bank Governor Dr. Ahsan H. Mansoor stated that if a bank fails, customers will be refunded up to 2 lakh taka. He expressed hope that no bank will overcome insolvent. At a press conference on Sunday, he noted that the deposit insurance limit has been increased, but the premium remains unchanged. He also mentioned progress in forming a task force to improve bank governance, with support from international agencies. The governor warned against buying assets from the SLM group, advising caution. Bangladesh does not foresee any threat of war with India. Foreign Affairs Advisor Mohammad Tawhid Hussain expressed surprise rather than concern over why Bangladesh was mentioned by India's Defense Minister Rajnath Singh, who recently instructed military commanders to prepare for war in various regions. Hussain confirmed that Bangladesh will not shelter any more Rohingyas. He also noted that a meeting between Narendra Modi and the chief advisor at the UN General Assembly is still uncertain. 200 cricketers from the 1st, 2nd and 3rd divisions visited the BCB with 17 demands, including salary increases. Board Director Nazmul Abedin Fahim assured that their reasonable demands will be considered. The cricketers, who are also protesting alleged mistreatment under the current board, said they will return to the BCB if necessary. They highlighted corruption issues and called for opportunities for talented players. Meanwhile, banned cricketer Nasir Hussain also visited the BCB.